Hi, how are you? I would like to show you that I do drive and the setup I use so I can drive. Now I have a left-sided gas pedal because my right foot is not really responsive as fast as my left side. You can see the gas pedal right there. Now, by this yellow caution sign, you can see a pin. Now that pin is pulled up and toward the right, and then pulls this whole driving apparatus out of the car so that my mother or my father could drive this car ready. Now also, I have a suicide knob to turn the wheel with one hand. It makes it so much easier. This whole setup is illegal to anyone who is not certified or cleared to drive with this.
Alright, your velopharyngeal port is a hole between your oral cavity and your nasal cavity, which essentially should stay closed for all speech sounds except the M, the N, and the NG. When it's unable to close, patients sound hypernasal, which means the majority of the air when they're trying to speak comes out of their nose and not necessarily out of their mouth. What the speech palatal lift retainer does, it provides elevation and pressure that allows his velum to make sufficient closure so that his speech sounds are more normalized than if he doesn't have it in. So as you can see, it attaches, anchors to his back teeth, and then the large bulb in the back is what actually pushes up his velum to help his velopharyngeal port close in order to help with speaking.
Now without the retainer, you can see my speech definitely decreases a bunch. Now when I put the retainer back in, I have more of a crisp sound to my speech.
So the walk aid is a nerve stimulator that we stimulate a nerve that operates the foot, and then the nerve that brings the foot up when we try to swing our leg through. It treats a condition that we normally call something called drop foot. So where it helps Garrett is that it stimulates the peroneal nerve, which is up on the calf right in the back here, and in that nerve it stimulates when he's going to swing his leg, and when his foot's flat on the floor, it doesn't stimulate. So there's a computer that knows where he is and what he's doing when he's walking. It knows when the right time to stimulate that nerve to get the foot to come up, and the time when it doesn't need to come up. So that's simply how we do that. We use this walk aid as a therapeutic device and as a vehicle in which we can try to train Garrett how to walk better and have a natural and normal gait, especially since after his stroke. So this is the walk aid turned off.
A copy of it. A copy of it.
Device topic is the Myomo. It stands for My Own Motion. Now I'd like to turn it over to Andrea and let her explain what the Myomo does for people with arms like mine and muscles like mine.
Well, the beauty of this device is that what it can do is it can pick up on the electrical signal that you do have, even if it's minute, and it can magnify the signal. So in a sense, if someone who has a little bit of muscle contraction, the machine can pick up on that and then allow them to go all the way through their motion. They may only be able to do a little bit of their motion, but with Myomo it picks up on the signal and it brings them through the rest of the motion. Just like that. So it's picking up on Garrett's muscle contraction in his biceps, and it's giving him an equal and opposite pull up towards his face. And then when he relaxes, it allows him to extend. It's also good for biofeedback, because if you don't relax, it won't let you extend.
It uses an EMG signal. What does that mean?
Well, an EMG is an electrical muscle signal, and what it does, it has this little itty bitty sensor right here that you place on top of the muscle. So you either place it on the bicep, and with Garrett, we're also placing it on the tricep. So it picks up on that electricity, because your muscles at rest, they're typically, when your muscles at rest, there's no electricity, there's no signal for it to pick up on. But when you're trying to move, the sensor here senses that and picks up on the signal and gives you an even stronger contraction. So this device doesn't work on its own. It works from the person making it work. So it's not involuntary. This device is completely voluntary.